This is Govs Radio.
Govs Radio.
With me in your head because I didn't.
No, I did. I told
hear any of this. This is all like completely new stuff. So weirdo. I feel like you need to move over more because the thing's right in your face. $10 seconds.
This is Govs Radio.
Govs Radio.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Knockem Comedy Radio Show, coming at you live from Governor's Comedy Club, the legendary Governor's Comedy Club in Levittown. Thanks for joining us this morning. GovsRadio.com is the website. You can see our show there live right now.
And you are watching Govs Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent. Hi, I'm Danny Bonaducci, and you are watching Govs Radio. This is where you go if you want to see something or if you want to hear something funny. Coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Gov Radio? Call the police. Call my agent.
Comedy Radio Show also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. The Knockem Comedy Radio Show also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by the Roslyn Social, North Shore's premier rooftop lounge, located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. Give them a call, 516-801-4963, and say hi to Nick. Fantastic food, great atmosphere, just a great time all around. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by the Roslyn Social, North Shore's premier rooftop lounge, located in the heart of Roslyn Village at 1363 Old Northern Boulevard. Give them a call, 516-801-4963, and say hi to Nick. Fantastic food, great atmosphere, just a great time all around. The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show is brought to you by...
Okay. Okay, we'll just do that for right now.
What will you experience at a Knockem Dead Comedy Murder Mystery Show? Suspense, excitement, love, more love, violence. Well, not really. And, of course, some music. Knockem Dead Comedy is the #1 murder mystery troupe, entertaining thousands of people for over 20 years.
You have a great night or what? Good.
Their hilarious murder mystery shows are full of audience interaction from beginning to end that will keep you laughing all night long. Their shows are not to be missed. Knockem Dead Comedy's murder mystery themes include a mob show, a redneck wedding, a high school reunion, a family reunion with a luau theme, or your own custom show.
Johnny, you have a good time tonight or what?
Had an awesome time.
All right. She had a great time. KDC, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all right.
Fundraisers, private parties, corporate events, restaurants, and more. Contact Knockem Dead Comedy for
Say there, people. It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony and Sallie on the Knockem Dead radio show. They're going to keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie. Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony and Sallie on the Knockem Dead radio show. They're going to keep knocking them dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
This is Ruth Buzzy, and I'd like you to know how much I love the Knockem Dead radio show coming to you live on govsradio.com. Oh, you make me laugh. You really do. Oh, please. I can't do this anymore.
3-2 to Mookie Wilson. Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Hello, Tony. Mookie Wilson here, 1986 Mets. How you doing? Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knockem Dead Comedy Radio, man. I miss you. I wish I was still up there, man. But I'll wait till it warm up a little bit, and hopefully this year things will be a little bit better, man. But when we're talking about comedy, hey, the early years of Mets was a lot to laugh about. You had to make a lot of comedy off those guys. Hey, hope to see you guys during the summer, and hopefully get back on the show, man, at some point in time during the course of the year, all right? All right? Yeah, fine. Contact me, man. All right, Tony. Talk to you later.
Hey, Tony. You're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus, and Hey, Tony, you're not funny, and you probably shit yourself a lot, and you're no fun to be with, and you don't make that much money, and you're not going anywhere in show business, and I hope you get hit by a bus, and...
Knockem dead. Knockem dead. Comedy show.
We're on. All right. Hello, 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 hello. There we go. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show on GovsRadio.com. GovsRadio.com. Govs Comedy Club Radio is the name of the YouTube channel. That's where we're sending everybody. That's where we'd like everybody to watch us so we can read your comments and talk to you and have all sorts of laughs. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit those thumbs up things, and please share the show to all your social media pages. Go to govs.com to find out what's on the schedule for the club. That's Governors in Levittown. That's the Brokerage in Belmore. And, of course, McGuire's in Bohemia. Great shows, especially this weekend. Great shows. Mike Keegan, Carla Okerson, Tim Saliani, Rich Rader, Jeff Bosey playing in the Little Room here at Governors in Levittown on Friday. Also, the Long Island Laugh-Off is this Friday. We have, for the rest of the week, we have people coming in from the Laugh-Off, and we're going to talk to them, find out who they are, what they're all about. Today we have Gregory Joseph showing up in a little while. Tommy Farrell will be showing up in a little while. Tom McGuire will be calling in later, and Kyle Mara will be calling in. It's also Tuesday Trivia, and saving the best for last, we have Charles Goonan here with us, ladies and gentlemen. Da-da-da-da-da-da! The Charles Goonan from Tune In to Goonan. Is that what's the official? Tune In to Goonan.
Tune In to Goonan.
Tune In to Goonan.
The hit show with dozens and dozens of fans on the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's just you and me today.
It is, well, until we have some laugh-off people.
But you are Sallyless.
I am Sallyless, and I don't like being Sallyless because she handles all this, and so I was scurrying. That's why we started late. I was scurrying to get all this done. Sallyless because, please, guys, send her some love. She's just beat up from that accident.
The concussion?
Yeah. Her. She just seems to, I don't know, her head is really
a long time.
Yeah. So her head was really bugging her this morning. She was all set to come in. She actually sent in, which I don't know if you want to do it or we'll get one of the laugh-off people, her trivia questions for Tuesday Trivia. Look, she even folded it up and taped it closed so I wouldn't see it. But that's how ready she was to be here today.
So many racial slurs in this.
Well, that's Sally.
Yeah.
Kristen is watching. Hello, Kirsten. Lynn Riley is watching. Beansy's here. Fremder is here. Beansy, yep. Molly is here. Oh, Molly says, yay, Goonan today, she says.
Look at that. Molly. Keeps it jolly.
Fremder says, the laugh-off, if I remember correctly, I was denied my laugh-off.
Is he saying something dirty?
I think he's attempting to say something dirty, but I rarely understand what he's talking about.
Okay.
And then there's Joan saying, hi, Tony and Charles. Hello, Joan. Nice to see you guys. All right, so Charles is here. So you're not fully back yet.
Not officially.
Not officially. Are we working on that?
We are working on that, yes.
Nice.
Honestly, I want to see what happens in the winter with the world.
Oh, with the world. Oh, as far as pandemic-ish.
Well, I can't come back if everything's going to shut down again. There's no jobs.
Right.
Then I'm in the same situation I was in. But the promise of my return lingers.
Nice.
Lingers in the air. We shot a scene. You are in the show. You're in my web series.
So excited to finally be in Tune In to Goonan. I've watched a lot of the shows, and I've seen a lot of familiar faces like Sallie and Don and a lot of people. And I think you're hysterical. So I enjoy the show. I really love, and it wasn't a Tune In to Goonan, but it was, what was it? It was what was it where you played a director, a theater director?
That was in another fella's web series.
Because I love that.
Greg Contaldi's show.
That was it, yeah.
He has his whole show up there. His show won awards and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mine got the clap, but but his won awards. Yes.
Well,
that type of clap.
you didn't win an award for best guest spot or something like that?
No, Sexiest Man Alive, but that's Time Magazine. I do that all the time. By the way, there was a lot of gratuitous nudity in the scene we just shot. You did change shirts at some point.
I have no problem.
And I
with
saw
it.
everything. I saw it all.
Well, wasn't much to see, but very disappointed.
Well, this one's going to be in 3D. We'll do it 3D HD scratch and sniff. I'm shooting another scene tonight.
Well, and I've talked about it on the show before, but I know you've been on Don's show a lot, where you guys have even reviewed porn and talked a lot about porn.
Yes, I've talked about my favorite pornography, because pornography is in the eye of the beholder. That's the dirtiest thing I'll say today. But look, I think pornography is a viable part of society. There's always room for it.
Oh, yeah.
What I don't understand is people nowadays who pay for it, because it's free everywhere. But
pay for sex or porn?
Porn.
Oh.
No, sex. Listen, I got the $100 for the vaccine from the city, and I went right to the whack parlor. No, because I'm a New Yorker and I care.
Throwing the money back into the city.
I'm throwing something, yeah. Throwing something.
No, but I mentioned porn because you said scratch and sniff, and I've talked about it on the show before, but I once saw a scratch and sniff porn. Where it was years ago when it was still VHS, and the VHS box had a little card inside, where you had to scratch, like when a little number would come up to this cardboard thing had numbers, and a number would appear on the screen. So when that number appeared, you had to scratch.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Didn't they have a computer version of that at one point too?
Oh, I'm not an expert on this.
I think they had it for the Commodore 64. Actually, I do. I think there was a program where you could do that, and I would wait until my parents weren't watching. And Commodore 64 is the oldest computer in the world.
It sure is.
But you couldn't just put on a game. You had to write file found ready /
Yeah,
you had to write everything.
Yes.
So I had to learn how to whack.
Had to learn how to whack. That's a whole different show, and I don't need to know how you learn.
I try to be cleaner in the morning. I was in the evening show earlier this week, and I was very dirty. But
no, I didn't think you were that bad.
No, I wasn't. Really.
I had a lot of fun on that show. It was I thought it was great.
We didn't get to see the drag queens, but they're out there somewhere.
Yeah, well, that's right. You were in the car with me. We wanted to get the drag queens in here, but they were still performing. They went like 3 hours.
Yeah.
So we didn't get a chance to bring them in, and then when we were leaving, they were still out there doing their thing. It's crazy. All right, Lynn says, "Oh my God, Sallie was in an accident." Yes, for those of you, I thought everybody knew at this point. Sorry. Almost.
She was here the other day.
A week and a half ago, she was rear-ended, and then she had an accident. She was rear-ended, and her car was totaled, and she thought she was fine at the time, and then it just seems to be progressively getting worse with each day. So we're wishing her well. Thank you, Beansy. He's wishing her well. Friender says, "I love the Arabian-style music in the beginning of the intro. I almost had to put my cobra back in its basket." What Arabian-style music? I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I think ISIS has infiltrated our system. Did you hear about how ISIS has gotten even into Europe? They're even in Italy now, ISIS? Lemon ISIS?
Oh, lemon ices. Yes, there's Ralph's lemon ices, and yeah.
That wasn't even worth it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. Who the hell is Molly? Molly, says Beansy.
That's what you take at a party.
That's right. When Bill Cosby's there. Plagino says drag queens last a long time. You would know. You would know, Andy.
That begs a question. How did he get that mustache so stiff?
Very true. Very true. You know what? Actually, this is a good segue for what I have today to talk about. I have an article, a list here from BuzzFeed.
Okay.
Which I think you would enjoy. It is 15 things, the weirdest things you would find extremely attractive.
Oh, haha.
And there's some weird things here.
Yeah.
Colorful socks is number one. Colorful socks.
This is a list that somebody already made, or they're asking yes or no for these?
No. BuzzFeed took a survey, right? And these were like some of the. This is 15 of the more creative,
colorful
original
socks on a naked woman.
Well, there you go. Well, all right. So yeah, they have a quote here from some guy who says, "When I see a girl wearing some super wacky, colorful socks, especially if they're mismatched, I have to go climb a fucking wall to hide the absolute dildo shamer that bulges up in my pants." I swear to God, that's what it says here.
That is a very extreme reaction to colorful socks. That is more than I would have reacted if I saw someone wearing a green and a red one. I would have thought more Christmas. He thinks, "Let me hide the," what did he call it?
The what do you call it? The dildo shamer.
The dildo shamer. Oh,
that
so
bulges up in my pants.
he means that his penis is so large, it
shames
the dildos. That's what it is.
Well, and then his name is Pepper Spray 213. So.
Oh, so he knows what people have to do to get him away. He told you how to defeat him. He told you how to defeat him if he comes at you.
So if you're wearing mismatched socks, you better have that pepper spray ready.
Right. I remember his cousin. I'm all wet, call the cops. Yeah.
Exactly.
I knew a friend in high school who called his penis, it was the worst name, the baby maker. Because who wants to be reminded of that?
Right.
You know, when you're...
Especially when you're a teenager. You don't want to think about making babies. You just
and he would grab it and go, "The baby maker." He was so proud of it.
Did my friends and I, we all had names for ours. Did you had a name for yours?
Yes.
What was it?
Super penis.
That makes a lot of sense. Did it go off and fly and save the world?
Yes, and oddly enough, kryptonite kills it.
And Jimmy Olsen has taken a lot of pictures of it.
Jimmy Olsen, yes. Well, I have a whole career on the internet, you know. Yeah, so I have lots of footage, yes.
All right, number 2. Don't know why, but exhausted men look super hot to me, probably because being exhausted is as close to being the real you as possible.
And it's a woman's name, I hope.
No
offense, everybody.
Yeah, right. AHERUSIA. A heruse.
So it's a code.
It's a code. Right there. Yeah. A hereusia.
A Horgia.
A Hergia.
Some Turkish lady or something. Okay, well, I don't know about being attracted to someone who's exhausted. I can tell you that. I know I'm going to say something personal. I have found a lot of times if I'm really exhausted, I'm so horny. When I'm exhausted.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not tired now, are you?
No, I'm not tired now.
Thank God.
Earlier when you took your shirt off for the scene. But no, but you know, you're like too tired to do anything. But you're like, someone wanted to suck it.
Yeah, but, well, of course, because you just lay there. But really, I mean, are you never, when are you not horny, though? I mean, for me, it's tired, awake, mad, happy. It doesn't matter. I'm never turning it down.
Well, no, I'm not horny like when I visit grandma.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you that.
Yeah. Grandpa, maybe. Not grandma.
Or grandma's dog.
Grandma's dog.
Give me a Fido.
Grandma's dog.
Number 3. All right, let's see. All right, it's a quote. Oh, it has no name, so I don't know if this is good or bad.
Uh-oh.
This is pretty specific, but my boyfriend recently shaved his beard off and just left a mustache. Holy heck.
Andrew.
Oh, there you go. And he used to have a beard. I was not expecting to dig the sexy Flanders vibe he's got going on.
Wow. Yeah. It's the whole generation that grew up with pop culture, nerdy Comic-Cons. That's why she's like that. The whole thing about, you have facial hair, but you have sort of regular facial hair. Like the whole mustache and beard and goatee thing became very big now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I hate it. I mean,
really?
For myself. Like, I wish I didn't have to shave and I could just be clean shaven.
Why do I think I've seen you with facial hair?
Yeah, when I grow back immediately. I had to shave to come here. No, yeah.
No, I mean like a full beard. No.
Yeah, probably like on
during the
Instagram.
Pandemic or something, maybe.
Oh yeah, I'll let it grow. If I let it grow for a week, it's back. Yeah, that's what I mean. Right, but I wish I didn't have to.
I think it was Joan. Joan, was it you yesterday who actually commented how much you liked the way Charles looks?
Ah, see.
She was talking about especially the slick back.
Oh, I got this at Radio Shack.
Radio Shack. And then we went on about, and then from there it became a Desi Arnaz lookalike thing.
Said that to me. Yeah.
But they But then they were all talking about what a great-looking man he was.
Right.
So
he was a good looking.
So it was all complimentary. It wasn't
Absolutely.
making fun.
Somebody once said I look like Donny Osmond, but I don't know about that.
Donny Osmond?
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Okay. Well, then this interview's over.
You want to sing Puppy Love or
No.
something? You don't want to just sing on command?
No. Somebody did that to me the other day. I know. You see, brought that. Uh-oh.
I don't. Let's see who this is. I don't. You're live on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
Hey, this is Frankie from Brooklyn. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Frankie from Brooklyn? What's going on?
Hey, I didn't realize you got Regis Philbin's grandson in there.
Regis Philbin's grandson.
That was
Anybody ever
somebody's
tell you, Charlie,
grandfather's
that you
reference.
Sound like Regis Philbin?
Yes, everybody says I sound like. You know what we needed this morning? Regis Philbin jokes. We needed references to a dead man. That's great. Hey, you want to hear? I do topical humor too, about President Rutherford B. Hayes. You want to hear one? Here. Did you hear the other day that they found that Rutherford B. Hayes was in bed with a man? Which goes to prove what I always said: Rutherford B. Hayes goes both ways.
Yeah. Okay.
So I could do topical humor too.
For the viewers and the listeners, can you say Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but the way he says it?
Who wants to be a millionaire, but the way he says it?
No, I mean like the show, dummy. Come on now.
Oh, now you're from the
Yeah,
South.
I thought you were from Brooklyn.
You're from the South. Yo, dummy, hey, get my cattle on.
Is there another Brooklyn in
Hey,
Tennessee or something?
This is my
Yeah,
sister.
Brooklyn, Arkansas.
Brooklyn, Arkansas.
Oh, Brooklyn, Arkansas.
Our apologies for mistaking that.
The last stop of the F train. Yeah.
Well, that's
So you ain't gonna do it like they do it on the show?
Well, I guess I better, since you and the other fellas in the hoods are gonna come to my house and burn something in the lawn. So I might as well.
We gonna make you squeal like a pig there, son.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
You guys are bored there.
Somebody did it to him first.
I pulled a Sallie and hung up.
Oh. I wouldn't hang up on your father. Who was that?
I have no idea who that was.
Who was that? That was someone who called just so I could say who wants to be a millionaire.
Sallie, are you watching by any chance? It says Nancy Stursberg on the caller ID, but I got a feeling that was Johnny Lambros.
I have a feeling Nancy's beard is dark. That was a deep voice. Nancy came by way of Brooklyn and then was in the South.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, how you doing? All of a sudden, come on, son.
See, you shouldn't have hung up. He would have switched to a German accent. He would have had all
True.
these. He would have been so many people.
The screaming, I don't know. It almost sounded, like a little creepy to me. I was like, I don't know if we got to go
little
further.
creepy. How about a guy calls you up and goes, "Hey, boy,
You're making it squeal like a pig."
Unless you repeat the Regis Philbin lines.
Takes the lotion, puts it in the basket.
Yeah, geez.
Say that like really Regis.
Jeez. I mean, that guy just has a rape van. You know it.
Fremder says, Bill Cosby, I heard he was a Disney fan. He actually wanted to turn Snow White into Sleeping Booty.
Who said that?
Andrew Fremder said that.
Oh, this is the pun fella from the other night. Mr.
Yes,
Pun. Okay.
that is Mr. Pun,
All right.
yes.
All right.
Adam Snares, what the fuck am I listening to right now, he says. We were kind of wondering the same thing.
This is Joe Biden's press conference. We're doing it right now.
Now, Lynn says you sound like John Lovitz.
John Lovitz. Really? Okay.
Maybe. I don't
Jealous? I am the best person on the radio.
That's the ticket.
That's the ticket.
Loved him in League of Their Own.
I think he's one of the best of all time.
Yep.
I think he should be much more famous than he is.
I agree 100%.
Because he's like a singular type of character, the way
Yep.
Larry David is.
Yes.
You know, I loved The Critic, the cartoon too. The way-
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That was supposed to be live action.
Oh, really?
And then they did it as an animated thing.
It probably would have gone further if it was live action.
Yeah.
Yeah. He. Other than Saturday Night Live, he never really found the right vehicle to take off with.
Yeah.
But I agree. I forget what year it was, but Saturday Night Live had one of their anniversary specials where all the people were, past cast members were back.
Yeah.
And they all had little segments. And they had this one section where they were paying respects to cast members who had passed. You know what I'm talking about?
And they show him.
They showed him.
And he's like, what? What are you doing?
Then they close up, and But he just, even that was genius.
Yeah.
I don't know if he knew it was coming or not.
Yeah.
But just the way he portrayed it, the way.
No, he's great.
Hysterical.
He's very singular.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't want to see him play someone else. You want to see him play a version of himself.
Yes.
And whoever he is in a movie, he is
Yeah.
himself.
I think he made League of Their Own. When he tells the cow to shut up, apparently that was ad-libbed.
Well, what about
Oh,
he's
so
also
funny.
in the Second City Slickers, and
Yes.
the only thing I like about the Second City Slickers is him, because
Yeah.
it's sorry Billy, I'm up for any parts you're casting, Billy Crystal. I didn't say bad things about you, but he does that joke about the cow, because Crystal has a pet cow that he took from the first movie,
Right.
And he's like, so I'm milking the cow, and I'm pulling on it and pulling on it, and nothing's coming out, and Billy goes, the cow's named Norman. He's like, he's been pulling on his dick, He wasn't. I like those just because it's Lovitz, and the
Yeah.
whole thing he used to do on SNL, acting.
Yes.
It was all great. It was great. No, I love Lovitz.
Let's see what else we got here. Most of the women Andy Plagianos has had were asleep.
That's not nice.
From their being attracted to an
You
exhaust.
don't know if they were asleep. You can't see past that mustache. Anything could be going on.
But you would think while he's dreaming like that, they could be awake. They could be doing anything he wants while he's just dreaming and thinking about them.
Do you think he dreams about his mustache?
Yes,
I
think he thinks about all the different things he can do with
Do
it.
you think he has to lay a certain way on the bed as to not mess up his mustache?
Well, I think not so much to mess it up, but I do think it.
Well, it's styled.
Sometimes.
It's waxed. He waxes it.
Yeah, like once a month.
When he if there's a wedding to go to. Or something.
Right. So I do think the angle he sleeps on the bed, the mustache affects that. Like he
Yeah.
can't, like he can only go so far sideways because the mustache will stop him.
Well, when he makes out with his wife, she already brushed her teeth by the time he's done. So he serves a purpose. He's a very good husband.
And I have to say, in all seriousness, she's great. His wife.
Well, I could tell he's a good family guy.
He is.
loves
He
his
is.
family.
He actually sometimes brings his daughters in here because he sits in here on Fridays with us, except for last week. And I promoted that he was going to be here, and I forgot. But he brings his daughters in here often while we're doing the show, and he's very attentive and good to them. And he's a great guy. Yeah, I love being around Andy.
He
Funny
does,
guy.
He does, though, because of the mustache, look like everything he says is going to end with ta-da!
I think it works, especially because he's got the glasses, and when he makes his eyes wide,
Yeah.
it's such a memorable look.
Right.
And a little psycho, but it's memorable.
Yes, it's a little scary, but that's okay.
Let's see. All right, from there, being attracted to an exhausted man is just being attracted to a man who just did everything for them. Oh, goodness.
Nice. It's fun to say.
Joan, so Joan says it was her yesterday. I talked about your hair, and now she's asking to see you with messy hair. I think she just hit on you.
Yeah. Well, where do you live? No. Do you have an Uber account? What was I going to say? There's probably a lot online that I have of my hair being messy. I'm not going to do it now. I'm not going to do it now, and I'm not singing on command. That's another story. But there's a bunch of it out there. I look, equally sexy, but in a different way.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Good answer.
Equally sexy, but in a different
Hello, Carol Miner. She thanked me for hanging up on the caller. Lynn says you do sound exactly like John.
We got an exclusive call from David Duke, and you hung up on him. This would have been a Levittown first.
Well, yeah, Levittown is known for its racism. David Duke, is he even still alive, that guy?
Yeah.
Really?
He's still active.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he calls up to shows. He does all that stuff. And a big fan of Regis.
Apparently, yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, Regis, it came out after he died that he was part of the KKK.
No, I love Regis.
Making that up.
But what you call it? Yeah, I've never had anybody threaten me and try to coerce me and force me to do a Regis impression.
Yeah, because you've been threatened before, I'm sure.
No,
yeah.
I'm in Levittown. I had to take a damn cab to get here.
Well, all right. Well, you know what? I'm not going to give exact locations, but where you're currently staying doesn't exactly look like the safest of places either.
It's not.
When I dropped you off tonight, I was.
Oh no!
What in the world?
Haven't I
going
told
on?
you stories about weird things that have happened there?
A little bit, yeah,
over the
yeah.
different times that I've been there.
But I was shocked because it's not known to be a tough area.
Oh yes. Oh no, I only live on the periphery.
You live dangerously. Look
Oh
at you.
yes. Oh yes. And manage to get the hair combed.
I don't know. Is there a dark side that you live around all this stuff and you go out there at night when nobody's around and just
Yes.
you smack people around and
Yes. Yes.
you're like a sugar daddy to the women of the night.
Well, not really. No, not that. No.
Like you
'Cause
come
I gotta
walking
be
out-
at least this tall to go on that ride.
I dropped you off. You went in, and then 5 minutes later, after I leave, all those guys are hanging around. Then you come out, like
Yeah.
different clothes, and they all just scurry. They just
I'm
go
Little
running.
Dr. Detroit. That was on the other day. I like that movie.
I haven't seen that in
Oh,
ages.
I love that movie. It's dumb as all heck, but it's a great movie.
I've been dying to show my kids Johnny Dangerously.
I love that movie.
I love that movie.
Great movie.
They because my kids are in their late. We have between Sally and I we have 4 late teens, early 20s between the 4 of them. They loved Airplane.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God, because otherwise they would have been kicked
They'd
out.
have to leave.
Yeah,
Right.
I haven't shown them Airplane 2 yet, although that was still good, but it wasn't as good as the first. The Naked Gun is my all-time favorite, and even that they were like,
No
okay.
Mel Brooks.
They hated Blazing Saddles.
Wow.
But I was not there when they watched it. Sally was there with them, and even Sally said, "Oh yeah, it really hasn't lasted through the test of time." And I disagree. I would have to watch it. I'm going to have to watch it again. But The History of the World to me is still hilarious.
Love it.
Not the film, but if the producers is playing in a local theater, I would have to take the kids.
Oh,
to
you
see.
like the musical version?
I
like
yeah.
the original with Zero Mustard.
Yes. The original movie with Zero
Yeah,
Mustard.
yeah.
I don't know if I ever saw it, to be honest. Is it
That's
good?
his first movie. Mel Brooks' first movie.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, that's great. I'm not
I thought
crazy
the play
about
was
the
great.
See, I'm not crazy about the music.
I'm not a musical guy. But
I am,
I did.
but I'm not because.
Oh, really?
No, because to me, the "Springtime for Hitler" song is such a special part. But if you do a musical, that song's not a novelty
Right,
anymore because you've been
right.
singing for the first 2 hours before
Mhm.
you led up to that.
No,
joke,
you're right.
You know, and that's what makes it so good. But
I still laughed my ass off though when I saw the musical.
who'd you see it with? Who was in it, rather?
I saw it. Well, there's a theater. It wasn't. It was local.
Okay.
But it's the Argyle Theater out east. But they use union professional actors. So it wasn't local slobs like myself just doing a show on a local stage. This is you. Once you're inside this theater, you feel like you're on Broadway. It's
Well, the story is
beautiful
the same.
place, and
it's just
yeah,
the songs. But yeah, the story is a funny story.
Right.
Yeah, it's a funny concept.
and the lines are still the same, and well
And that's
performed.
older.
So I still enjoyed
That's
it.
technically the story. The script is older than Blazing Saddles. So and it still holds up too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The movie of his that isn't really well known is The 12 Chairs. That's his second movie.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that
Yeah,
one.
it takes place in somewhere in Eastern Europe because it's based on an old story.
Okay.
And he's in that one. He's actually an actor in that one.
Right.
Mel Brooks and Frank Langella actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. And that's his second movie, and then the third one he made was Blazing Saddles. He didn't make that many movies. He made about 12.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, they're all big.
Yeah.
They're big movies, but they're all unlike let's say like Woody Allen who made 50.
Right.
He's more prolific.
Mm-hmm.
They're both from Brooklyn. They're both guys.
I don't know why, but I've always really enjoyed Frank Langella. I just think he's a great actor.
I like him as Skeletor. He was in the Skeletor movie. He was Skeletor because I'm a high class person. I only watch the classy things like Skeletor. He played Skeletor in the movie
I
The
did not
Masters
know.
of the Universe in the 1980s. It's not the greatest movie, but it's He-Man. It's a live action. Dolph Lundgren is He-Man.
Oh, okay,
You never saw that movie?
Once you said that, it kind of
Because if you get a chance, miss it. No, it's not the greatest movie, but he's good as Skeletor.
He was great in Dave.
He was great in Dave.
I like
Yeah.
that. I thought that was a fun movie.
Kevin
I
Kline
like-
movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was great in that too.
Kevin Kline is great in anything.
Yeah.
I've actually tried to get him on this show. Kevin, he's one of my
Really?
favorites. Kevin Kline. Yeah.
He's living in New York, right?
I think so. I don't even know. We'll Zoom. I don't care. We had Kevin Pollak on here for
I
the
know.
show.
I saw.
Yeah. Oh, did you? You saw?
Yeah, I
it?
saw it,
Thanks.
yes.
We were so excited about that.
Yeah.
I would say he's probably the biggest name we've had on this
He's
show.
great. He's great. He's
Really great. Yeah.
Yeah. And a good actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh no! And now they want me to impersonate Kathy Lee.
You're live on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
This This is a courtesy call for Spectrum, AT&T, and DirecTV customers.
Okay.
We are running a promotion to help our customers to lower down their bills.
Thank you.
If you are looking to lower down your bill, press 1 and speak to our promotion department. Thank you.
Gato. I would like to speak to them.
Your call is very important to us. Please stay on the line and you'll be transferred to the next available agent.
Who's that, Mr. Mixerplex? Who the hell is that? That was Abe Hannigan. That would sound like...
This is probably him doing all this to us.
He saw the clip.
All right, that's enough.
Oh, I was gonna do
Oh, you-
interpretive
oh, were you?
dance.
There.
That's it.
That was it.
That was it.
Oh, all right.
I said everything all at once. I didn't have to do any more.
Care to translate for those of us that aren't as cultured?
Huh? Oh yeah, it means. I was gonna say something really bad.
Say it. Who cares?
I was gonna say, can a nigga get a table dance? I didn't want to say that. Can the N-word get a table dance? That's what I was gonna say. So you're not allowed to say the N-word anymore on broadcast medias. So my joke is
Internet radio.
I know. It's not a podcast. Why? What's a podcast?
Internet. A podcast.
Yes.
Is a cry for help.
There you go. That was our scene with you. Yeah.
Soon, coming soon.
I'm doing a scene tonight too. I'm doing another scene. I'm doing an episode of my podcast now. I'm interviewing a guy, and then the same dude is going to do a scene with me. Do you ever heard of Neil Berliner?
I don't think so.
He's a joke writer, comedy writer, and he wrote for like Howard Stern and Friars Roasts and all that stuff.
Oh, nice.
A lot of people know him, and he's a fan of me. And,
Nice.
And we're gonna do it. We're doing Zoom, but even though he's in Brooklyn, I'm not gonna go there. But not today. $20, man, on the LIR. So and then we're gonna shoot a scene for the beginning of the show. So we're putting
Nice.
everything together.
Nice.
And I did interpretive dance for you now. So
See, there's so many facets to your talent. It's never ending.
yeah. Well, doing a show is difficult. Sometimes, you've difficult actors you have to deal with. But you were not difficult. You were very easy. We did it lickety-split.
I try my best to not be difficult.
You were not difficult.
But did I get it right?
I think yes. I think we did it.
Good to know.
I would have said, let's keep doing it if we didn't get it right.
I don't know. There might be a call to Don later. Don, I don't know. You're so stupid.
Well, Don is also my de facto casting director. Because he cast a scene, he cast a part in one of the scenes we did the other day. It's always,
Which is very nice of him.
Oh, it's very nice. It's so good when you're like the producer and controlling everything and not knowing who's going to show up and not saying yes. But what are you going to do? No, it was all good.
All right.
Waka waka.
Waka waka. Oh, I just heard the door.
Uh-oh.
I was going to get into trivia because I wasn't sure if any of these people were showing up today.
Uh-oh.
But just heard the door.
I did hear the door.
Right, but now I don't see
They're
anybody.
delivering the mozzarella sticks. No, here we got somebody.
Yep.
Here we go.
There we go.
Very scared. No, okay.
There he is.
Hey.
Hey, Tommy, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Yeah, come sit in the chair right there. Very nice. So we have Tommy Farrell is here, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Tommy Farrell. So we have met before.
Oh, he's going to hit us.
Yeah, I think.
No.
Yes, maybe not.
I've actually been in the little room a couple times.
Yeah, you've been hitting the open mics in there, right?
Yes. And,
yeah.
I did a show with Mike Dillon a couple weeks ago.
Oh, how'd that go?
Went pretty well. Yeah.
Nice. Where'd you do it?
Filling in at the last minute. The little room.
It was here.
That
Oh,
was.
Right. And I asked you to come in, didn't I? But then we got too busy.
The laugh off. You got kind of busy.
Yeah, so my apologies.
And then no. And I didn't want to go beforehand because like the nerves were kind of
Right, of
kicking
course.
in. And then
of course.
I went up like number 7, and after that you had a lot of people in here. So I mean I appreciated the offer though. It was actually very nice.
Absolutely. And we're glad you're here now. Do me a favor, just come a little bit closer. There you go. Perfect, right there.
Well, this is getting very Hey. How many, I was going to ask you, the thing you're wearing on your wrist, how many flavors is that?
Oh, I got these from a friend of mine who makes them. And this one is...
Hold it up. We can't see on the camera.
We'll see
There you go.
Archangels. Which one? Yeah.
That one. That came right in front of you there. Yep, right there.
Look at that. Cherry, blueberry, raspberry. And there's a creamy nougat filling.
Oh, so my apologies. Tommy, Charles, Tommy.
Nice to meet you.
So you're a finalist in the Laugh Off. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How much did you have to pay Nicolia?
Not that much. Sexual Favors went pretty far.
Oh, nice. I've heard that about him.
Yeah.
I've heard that
Is
about
he
him.
appreciative of that?
Yeah, he
I met him for
smiles
the
a lot.
first time. He smiles a lot?
Really?
Oh, okay, because he didn't smile at
He
all.
wasn't
the other
smiling.
night.
Yeah, the other night he was in here. He was almost in tears, I think. He remember he said he's lost friends from this Laugh Off. That's crazy to me. And actually, did I tell you when I went out to find him that night to ask him to come in?
He was crying in the corner?
Well, no, somebody was in the hallway giving him a hard time about not making it, not advancing in the Laugh Off.
Really?
I swear to God, somebody was giving him a hard time. I don't know who the guy was. And I interrupted. I was like, excuse me a second. And because I was standing there awkwardly, and I just interrupted. I said, we actually have some questions about the Laugh Off in the studio if you want to come in. I'm like, yeah, I'll be right there.
Yeah.
And then they went back to kind of, I mean, they weren't yelling and screaming. It didn't look like they were going to go to fisticuffs, but still the guy was giving him a hard time. Yeah.
Really? Wow.
But he sort of was Eeyore-esque while he was talking, wasn't he? He was like, so I have a comedy show. There's lots of people in the contest.
Yeah, and then he came in here and talked about how he was losing friends and how much the Laugh Off means to him. Yeah, it was something. Is he strict? Is he strict?
No.
Laying a lot of rules down on you guys?
He tells you, you got this much time. It's a contest, so I'm not giving you a light. So you got to do that on your own. Stay within your time.
So you got to time yourself.
Yes.
Are you new at this?
Yeah, pretty new. I went to the comedy college in 2019
with Walker or
John Truson.
John Truson.
Where is that?
Okay.
Where is the dormitory? Where is that? Where is that school? Where is the dorm?
So it's got a huge campus.
Really? It has a quad and everything?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Financial aid.
Financial
the whole
aid?
word. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a SUNY school.
It's a SUNY school?
SUNY school. SUNY College. SUNY Comedy.
Oh.
SUNY
What is it
Comedy.
called? Like Waka Waka You?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, in all seriousness, I took the class too, and I loved it.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I got like a lot out of it. Everyone thinks you're just gonna go up there and tell some stories, and like they pop that balloon. John pops that balloon like the first 10 minutes.
Absolutely.
It's like, no, you need to tell actual jokes. They got to be short and.
Yep. Set up, punch.
Yes.
That's what
Yeah,
the way he does it. Yeah. So all right. So 2019. All right. So and you weren't doing it before that.
No, I never thought I'd actually do comedy. I just thought I'd be writing stuff for people.
Oh, okay.
And that didn't really. Nobody really was really interested. Like everybody thought I can do my own stuff. So I saw. I live in the area, so I've come here dozens and dozens of times.
Sure.
So I saw the mention it. I saw the sign. I'm like, let me look into it. So I did that, and it was on my bucket list. I just figured I'd do the 2 shows, and that'd be it. And apparently, word travels very quickly, whether you do very good or very bad. And the show wasn't even over, and I got a couple messages like, "Hey, Mike Keegan hit me up.
Wow.
I did 2 shows with him in the little room. Went very well. Mike's great.
Yeah,
great
Mike's
guy.
great. Yeah.
And then Mike Dillon hit me up. I did a couple of shows with him towards the end of 2019, beginning of 2020. And then I started getting a little comfortable with it, writing new material. It's relevant what's going on right now and then.
Dylan doesn't freak you out because he's only got one leg?
No, I actually didn't know that.
What? I'm allowed to say that.
You're like a self-hating Jew. You're talking about. You're sold separately.
I'm allowed to say that.
He actually
so,
has.
it's all right. So, yeah, Mike and I are related because of that.
Is that it? Together we form Voltron.
Me and Mike together, we form one person, one complete person.
Yeah, I didn't know until he said something, and I mean, it was months and months in.
Yeah, because he normally just staggers, so it doesn't really. It's hard to really tell that he's got one. Yeah. So all right, so that's amazing. You come right off the stage and get some messages and offers
and when
right
I started
there.
getting comfortable with it and getting pretty better at it, then COVID hit. And then nothing happened.
Right.
2 of my friends, Tommy Galati and Tommy Egan, were doing the Laugh Off, so I came to support them. And then they were breaking my chops relentlessly about come on, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this. And then Mike overheard it. And he's like, yeah, you got to do this. So I'm like, all right, fine. So I got in right before the cutoff.
The cutoff.
July
Okay.
9th.
All right, so you just threw an interesting curveball there. So you're friends with these guys.
Yeah.
And now you're all going against each other in the Laugh Off.
Well, that's always the way it is in comedy.
Well, we don't consider it that way. I mean,
It's always
friends
just
are
competitive
always-
with your friends?
You should be. In a healthy way.
In a healthy
Yeah,
way, yes.
I mean,
but there's a prize involved here. This is the
that's
laugh
right.
off.
That's right. So
you have to wish.
So you hope your friend loses.
Right. That's my
No,
point.
Listen, I want to see them do well. I want to see them succeed.
But you want to see you do just a little better.
Come on, tell us the truth there.
The
There's
truth
nothing wrong
is,
with that.
I think I have no chance of winning this. Like, I mean, I admit it. I'm like aggressively ordinary looking with a serious tilt towards unattractive. Pretty sure they want like a younger, good-looking guy, and both the Toms are younger and good.
All right.
As well
I
as
gotta.
pretty much everyone else.
I gotta stop you right there. I know Galati. I've known his sister. I went to school with his sister.
Oh, okay. Wow,
Grew
you
up
know him
with
a
her.
long time.
Yeah. Come on. He's not. He's a great guy, but he's not good looking.
Better looking than me.
Yeah, I don't know.
What did you say? You're aggressively ordinary looking? Is
Yes,
that what you said?
with a serious tilt towards unattractive.
Right. Okay. There you go.
Now, we were supposed. All right, so you're wishing them well. So you're happy either way.
I don't think he's really wishing.
Yeah, I'm not either.
He's doing
But
the
we're going with it.
political, Oh, he's my
Yes.
friend. I hope that son of a. I hope he does
No,
well.
I've told them about all the open mics I'm going to. Like, come on down. We'll
Right,
we'll
but
work
you
on
always
stuff.
add a na 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 na.
But now we also have we also have Gregory Joseph was supposed to be here. I don't know. He was supposed to be here a half hour ago. So if
Maybe
he
he's
showed up,
looking
would
for
there
his
be
last
like,
name.
No, we actually did the comedy college together.
There's somebody here.
Oh, is he here?
There's
I don't
somebody
see-
there, and there's a person.
I don't. See.
That's him.
Oh, all right. Wave him in.
Come in.
We did the comedy college together.
We were talking
okay.
about you.
Just talking about you. Have a
Great
seat
guy,
there.
very funny. Didn't get the memo to wear a black shirt.
We do all look like a cat burglar group here going on.
Gregory Joseph is here. How are you, Gregory Joseph?
Good. How's everyone doing? All right.
Oh, you know what? It would help if I turn your mic on.
That's right.
There you go. Okay. So we were just talking about the laugh off. Yeah, he's good. He's in. I got a separate.
I am now.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a separate camera angle. So
I can never be cut off off camera. That's
Sorry.
one of the rules.
All right, I'll
give the public what they want.
So all right, so you know Tommy.
Yes.
This is Charles. I'm Tony. Nice to see you.
Meet you.
Okay, bear with me. I'm just working on camera angles. There you are. Yeah, this is the delay, obviously, on
That's
that. So I'll ask you some of the same questions I was asking Tommy. How tough was it working with Mike Nicolia?
Tough? Not at all.
Oh,
No,
really,
it was just a new. It was just a new.
Is he a happy person in real life?
He is a ray of sunshine.
Really? Because he was so. We were saying he was so serious when he came here the other night on the show.
He is. He is.
And he lost
he's
friends.
a little intense.
He said he lost friends because of the competition.
Or one.
He
One
lost.
is gone.
Yeah, one is gone. Oh, you know of one? Tell us the details. I want to know.
I said one is gone. It's like
One is
Goodfellas.
not
He's
his
gone.
friend.
He's gone.
He's
I
gone. We
think they-
couldn't do nothing to help him.
Yeah, I think they killed somebody.
No, he's gone. Tommy's gone.
Wow, you're really serious about winning this thing. Holy
Wow.
cow, you're killing people.
That's
See,
the way I like
just
to
one-
hear
just
it.
one. See
Good
that?
old fashioned comedy.
And see, he's like, Tommy's like, oh yeah, they're all friends of mine.
Yeah,
And he mentioned
yeah,
Galati and what was the other guy's name?
Tommy Egan.
Tom. I think they better
The
be careful. I
late
think they're the
Tom
next on the
Egan.
list.
It's
Yeah,
the Tommies.
yeah. So, so what's your? How did you get into comedy? Have you been doing it long, or is this your first?
I started
foray?
with Tommy.
Was
back
it court
in,
ordered?
2019.
Oh, in the class with Truson.
Yeah.
Another scary man.
Something I always wanted to do, just never had the guts to do it. And then one Father's Day, my wife brought me the class. Said, "You're going to do it finally," and
okay,
that's it.
And and then a bucket list, but what you were just. But you needed to take that one final step to get in. So
I needed the push. Yeah.
Yeah, you needed that push.
Yeah.
All right.
You said bucket list.
We'll get back to that. Let me.
Oh, does this person want me to imitate?
I don't know.
The Partridge Family or some crap?
You're live on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
Mother?
Hello, Tony. What's going on, buddy?
Oh, DJ D-Love. How are you, buddy?
Good, not bad. I liked the show yesterday. It was really good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Listen, I have some guests here, so I need to make this quick. Why don't you give us a quick wrap, and then we'll talk to you more on Thursday.
And do
Okay, no problem.
What's
Yo,
that?
my name is
Go
DJ
ahead.
Love, and the place to be. I got my two guests on TV. What's going on, homies? My name is DJ Love, and the place to be. Man, I'm in Florida right now. You're chilling, bugging. Yeah, but you back Sunday, Saturday. Man, it's probably not over yet. My birthday. I'm going to a barbecue. I was supposed to be last week, but all of a sudden the rain came through. So what? We're putting another barbecue on hold, and DJ Love is on the move. That's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Nice job, DJ D-Love. Nice job. What's the matter? You sound like you have a cold or something. Are you all right?
Huh?
You sound like you have a cold. You have a cold?
What are you doing?
Never mind. DJ D-Love, thanks for the rap, pal. And we'll
It's cold over there? What?
call in again on Thursday. We'll talk some more. All right, you ready? All right, I guess he's gone. All right. Okay, sorry, I'm running around taking care of things here. There we go. All right, now I got a nice shot with all four of us. There we go. All right. So, all right, so after you took the class, then you're like, all right, now I'm good. I'm ready to keep going with this.
Right.
Yeah?
And we just kept rolling with it.
Nice. and that's how you two met?
We met through a class, yep.
Right.
You were schoolmates.
Yes. We were classmates, yeah.
And you would show up every morning and with your backpack on.
Well, the afternoon.
And you
It was
would
the
share
afternoon.
like snacks at lunch.
An apple for the teacher?
Yeah, we trade snacks.
Okay.
But then how is it? It must be weird now being enemies because you don't want him to win.
Right. These two hate each
Well, I never really liked them, so it was all easy.
Like you can feel the tension of them sitting next to each other.
Oh, they hate each other. You know, like he gives him the eye, like I'm funnier than him.
Now, have you done? Now, Tom was saying he's done some shows. Have you been out there doing it? Or?
Yeah, I've been out there. I try to get out there as much as possible.
Oh yeah.
Weekends a little tough with the kids and the family and everything, but
Oh,
I try
okay.
to do it. You know, I said as frequent as I can. I get out there. So
Kids get in the way, don't they?
yeah, they do. They really do.
Yeah. But you have been hitting. You've been out there a little bit working. Yeah.
I've been doing shows, so it's not as much as I would like to, but
Yeah.
enough to keep everything fresh. And,
Sure.
You know,
How does it work with the laugh off? Are you allowed to do the same set? With each round, or I don't know what the rules are.
Yeah, Mike sent something out, like kind of encouraging us to if you go with your best stuff, even if you're repeating it. And he gave an example a couple years ago. Somebody made it to the finals and did all new material.
What, at the finals?
And
oh my goodness,
didn't do very well.
Yeah,
and they're like,
so.
You were killing it the first two rounds. You should have stuck with what you had. Go with your best stuff.
Yeah, sure. Wow. Yeah, that's ballsy.
Yeah, I had like one or two things. I don't think I could do an entire new set going out,
Okay.
especially in the last rounds.
Do you get more time with each round? There were 3 rounds total?
3 rounds total,
including this coming Friday. Or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Including
So so do you get more time with each round?
Well, it was 5, 6, and this is between 6 and 7 now.
Okay.
So in the next competition, like the next one you're going to be doing, who do you wish loses first?
The next one.
Well, this Friday is the finals.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
the 20 people, right?
20 people.
20
that's
people.
a big final.
I know, that's a lot,
big.
man.
Yeah, I think
Is it? I don't know.
I thought
I
it'd
thought
be
it was
5.
So did I. Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a long show, actually.
I thought it was gonna be like 10. I didn't know how many.
So
I didn't know how it works,
who, in your opinion, it should be immediately eliminated? Doesn't even deserve to go to this final one. We could name the names right now and call them out right now because we should. Because we should.
We should. Right.
We should. So let's give.
Even
names.
Tommy's sitting right here. I should.
Oh,
You know,
kick his ass!
honest-
Hit him with the bracelet.
To be honest,
there's 4 Tommies in the final. I
I
met one of the
didn't-
other guys.
he knows the
It
other
is
one,
like
so I
a
don't
mafia
wanna-
movie. This is Tommy. This is
Galati doesn't come across like a strong guy to me. So
honestly, I don't know a lot of the people that are in the finals.
Oh,
I've seen them, but I'm meeting a lot of them for the first time.
okay.
Yeah. But you could tell you're funnier.
Oh yeah, that's
All right.
that's-
So that's interesting. So on Friday night, because we're going to be in here Friday night, so it'll be interesting to watch. So you'll see these people for the first time, maybe looking at each other up and down, eyeing each other.
He's
up.
going to be running in every few minutes going, one more down, one more loser.
That guy sucked.
They're going to be throwing things at them, trying to.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to fart.
We'll bring a gong. We just put it in there. Just banging it.
That's the way. That's a good class.
Can you imagine they did that like the Gong Show? Where they just hit a gong, the cane comes out and pulls you off.
The cane, right? Like on Apollo Theater.
Have there been people, when you're in the other rounds where you're like, oh, I'm going to lose against that fuck, and then that guy didn't make it,
Yeah.
but you did? Really? There were other people you're like,
And
wow,
the
that guy was
person's
good.
name is.
Will Romero was.
Will Romero's great.
He was great. He killed it. I was like, wow.
And then you surpassed him.
Yeah, I was like, huh,
You know what that means?
Well, we weren't on the
If
same
you kill
night.
him, you become him. You gather his energy. You know that.
Oh, they can use his jokes.
Yeah.
He's deflated. He's
You're
done.
allowed
No,
to
I'm
take
kidding.
As far as I'm concerned, you're allowed to do his jokes because he died.
So it's like Highlander. You just
Yes,
absorb
you
it.
become him. You become him.
You
Exactly.
yell. There can be only one.
Yes.
Yeah, there was some names I was surprised didn't make it through, But again, I don't know. Did they do new stuff? Did they try it? You know,
Yeah.
they just use it as an opportunity to try new things.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, that actually, I was going to ask if you've seen that because again, I'm not familiar with how they're running this laugh off at all. But I don't know. Does he? If someone gets eliminated, I don't know if you've seen this or not. But if someone gets eliminated, does he go to them and tell them why, or is it just these people won and then that's it, and those other people just walk
I don't know
away?
if he has private conversations after the fact.
Well, is
Yeah, I
there
don't know.
feedback,
I've,
right?
I've never seen him do right in front of every. You know.
All right, we have a call coming in. I think this might be Tom McGuire. I think you're on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
This is Tom McGuire. What's going on, Tony?
Hello there, Tom McGuire. How are you?
I'm good.
Very good. So you are, congratulations to you. You've made it to the finals of the Long Island Laugh Off, which is this Friday. You excited?
I am. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Very nice. So let me ask you, do you know the names Tommy Farrell or Gregory Joseph?
No.
All right.
Fuck those guys. You're funnier than them.
Well, we did a show with him like a week and a half ago.
He couldn't remember you.
He forgot already.
It was drowned out by the sounds of applause.
Well, yeah, they're here in this.
Oh, wait. No. I do know those guys. They were at the last show with me.
I don't know
They
what.
carried your bags.
We got him drinks.
They're going against you on Friday. You want to talk some smack to them? You want to trash talk?
Nah, man. Listen, I like
Say
to see
something
everyone
about their
perform
family.
well. You know, there's nothing worse than being on a show with shitty comedians. So I'm always hoping that everyone has a good set.
Oh,
I'm only concerned about mine.
That's very politically correct. We're very impressed. So are you excited about this?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not looking forward to having to drive back to Long Island for it, but
Oh, where are you from?
well, I'm from Long Island, but I'm away at school right now.
Oh, you're a college guy, and you're wow. So he doesn't sound very appreciative to me.
No. I think I'm going to vote for you guys instead.
Where are you in college?
I'm going to Sacred Heart, so it's not the worst drive in the world, but
I don't even know where that
Is
is.
that a Catholic college?
I hope
yeah,
so.
Yeah.
it's in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Oh, all right. Come on. What are you? 2-3 hours?
Ferry ride over.
Yeah, it's a ferry ride.
Yeah,
There you
probably
go.
about.
All right. I think you should be a little more excited about this, Tom.
No, you know what it is? He's sufficiently excited for
Sorry.
a Catholic.
Yeah, dude. Listen, I'm inflated. I just got out of class 2 minutes ago.
Oh, did you? What
Yeah,
what
so-
class were you taking?
Taking financial analysis. It sucks balls.
That sounds like a lot of interesting stuff for your comedy act.
These guys here said you have no class.
These guys are graduates of the SUNY Truson School.
They went to funny school. You didn't.
So, all right. So you're a college guy. So I'm assuming you're kind of young. So have you been doing stand up? Have you been on stages?
So I started doing it right before COVID hit, and then
Great timing.
once COVID hit, I didn't do any stand up throughout because I was so new to it, and I didn't know people were doing like illegal shows and shit. And
I don't know
then
what you're
I
talking
started-
about.
Illegal show.
Yeah. And then I started doing it again, like in May. So I've been doing it for about a year, I would say.
I think the term is underground. I think that's
Yeah, underground. Yes, I think you're right
bootleg
about
shows.
that. And they're going well. And you've been. Do you feel it prepared you for this laugh off?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How often do you laugh off? Do you laugh off all over?
Dude, I'm going to be honest. I'm so lost at this school right now. I have no idea where I am.
Wow, he just quit college. He just quit college on the television on the show.
He's so confident he's going to win that he doesn't need.
Yeah,
Sacred
I'm gonna
Heart.
be the biggest comedian.
Are you trying to find another class, or are you just on your way home? What are you doing?
I'm trying to get home, Tony. I want to get out of here.
Actually, you know what? One of our viewers says he took Truson's class with you.
Who is
But
it?
he cheated on the test. He saw your notes.
Adam Snare said he took the class with you.
Oh, there's a
yeah, I did take it with Adam.
Now Adam's a funny guy, but I don't know what I don't know. He thought he was so funny that he actually left New York. He moved.
It was definitely a ballsy move on his part. You know, he was like, "Fuck New York, I'm out of here. I'm going to Florida."
Because Florida is the comedy capital of the world.
Right, and you come to New York for oranges.
That's it.
Right.
That's it.
come to New York for oranges.
So and yeah, so you could have used a friend like Adam Snare to cheer for you on Friday. So if you'd like to tell Snare to screw off, go ahead.
Nah, man, Adam's a good dude. I'm not gonna talk bad of my boy.
Now, do they judge it by? I mean, does it help to have people here and cheer you on? Like, I don't know. Do they? I don't know what the.
I'm sure that definitely helps.
Yeah. Oh, so you don't know? You guys don't know what their judging is based on? Like audience reaction.
Well, it's like, audience reaction, stage presence,
What's that?
timing.
I think he said what the rules.
Oh, he told us that night what the.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
About like
I don't know if I have it.
audience reaction, timing,
timing, presentation.
Oh, timing.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Wow, that's got to be tough timing because you're still kind of new and you're out there in this contest and it's got to be a little tough to. I'm assuming everybody. I mean, I'm still nervous when I go up there. It's timing is tough.
What do you do if you find out like your set is over and you know that you have I have 30 seconds to fill, but my set is over. What do you start doing? Just shouting the N-word? What do you do? Like to fill up? And now, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it kind of depends how much time is left.
So you
know,
may or
if
may
there's not
not
enough time, I'm not going to start something new that's going to push me over. Or
right. So
if you end it on a high note, then just kind of
right. So just a tune N-words and then good night.
Right.
Right.
If you guys, and this goes for all three of you, if any of you guys have 30 seconds left to spare, I will give you guys $1 each if you say.
Yeah, right.
Ladies and gentlemen, govsradio.com is the place to be to see all the great shows. I'll give you each $1.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Tom, you in for that?
Yeah, man. Listen, I desperately
You
need
can
it.
put it
I'm
in the poor
broke.
box at the church.
Right.
Where you're at.
Have you found where you're going yet, Tom?
No, I have not. Dude, I'm walking around. So yesterday was my first day here.
Yes.
Not only did I get lost in the building, but then I lost my car for like a half hour.
Wow. You're having one hell of a week. Oh, I can't say hell. He's at a Catholic
These
church.
two guys are so happy that you're having trouble.
They're sitting there thinking, I hope he gets lost coming to the club on Friday.
Yeah. They took your car. That's why you can't find it.
I was moving the cars around.
All right, we won't keep you. Good luck with finding your home and your car. And Friday night we'll be in our studio here, which is right by the green room. So pop in after your set, and we'd love to hear how you made out.
All right, awesome, man. Thanks for having me on.
Absolutely.
Guys, I'll see you on Friday.
Thanks for calling in, and good luck on Friday.
And down with
Thank
Snare.
you.
See you Friday.
Down with Snare.
Snare's a good guy.
Oh, you know Adam
friend,
too?
Yeah,
I've met him.
Came friendly
Good
with
guy.
him.
Really?
Yeah, he was actually run out of New York, so it was.
I think he was.
Yeah.
This is weird to me though. Because he's fairly. I think he's kind of fairly new at this too, but he seems to know everybody.
Yeah,
I don't know how he did that. Do you know Adam?
No, so he didn't know everybody. He's really still not gotten up to the level of show business to be introduced to me.
Oh, all right. Yeah, there he says. Greg Joseph, good dude, buddy of mine. Oh, okay. He did say that. Although I don't see him say anything about Tommy.
Insult by omission.
Yeah, we had done a couple of shows together, and we just became friendly. And
Yeah, he's a good guy.
yeah,
So are you guys? Are you begging people to get here? On Friday because again, your own people, of course, are going to laugh at everything.
It's not a bringer show though, right?
No. But it's the main room's already sold out.
it's sold out.
Oh,
yeah.
is it sold out?
And,
Nice.
they're selling tickets for the little room as like a viewing party.
Oh, really?
And then Mike
Yeah.
Keegan had a show there, so I think he got moved to the
He's in the
patio.
patio.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for telling me that. By the way, I'm going to pick on Keegan like crazy for getting bumped. Let me tell you, and I have not even told him this yet, and I hope I don't get in trouble, but it's his birthday gig. His birthday was the other day,
Right.
and he wanted to put together a birthday show. On the 4th of July, he was with me. He was drunk as a skunk, and he said to me, I got my birthday show coming up soon, and I'm going to put you on. I was like, okay, great, Mike. I'd love to do it. Mike's one of my favorite, just a great guy, but just one of my favorite comedians. He's freaking
excellent.
funny. He's one of those people you're just like, how is he not bigger?
Yes.
He's very big.
Well, you're welcome for that setup, first off. But yes, I meant.
You haven't met him.
Oh, Mike Keegan. Oh.
He's a group effort. He's a funny
Well,
guy.
it takes two at least. But
I told you his office is on the block I'm staying.
Yes, have
I'm
you
gonna-
stopped there yet?
I'm going to barge in today. And the
Today?
man answers, yeah.
Please, are you going to have the camera
Probably.
going? Yes,
Probably.
I'd love to see it. Go live. I want to
Yes,
see it.
absolutely.
But yeah, so he was all drunk telling me he was going to be on. I was going to do the show with him, and he didn't ask me. Prick.
Wow.
Prick. So I'm glad it got moved to the patio, and I hope they all sweat. I hope it's 90 degrees. So they sold tickets. It sold out.
Right.
So now they have the screens in there, so people can pay money to sit in there to watch. Wow.
Right.
So
it's Labor Day weekend. I mean, I have a lot of friends that came to the last two rounds, and they were away.
Yeah. Oh, they were away, but not this weekend.
Well, I mean, Labor Day weekend, they're going away.
Oh yeah,
It's a
right,
tough
right.
weekend.
It's a tough weekend, but I mean, they sold it out like on Monday.
Wow.
Like 5 days beforehand.
Yeah, I
That's
thought it was
amazing.
going to be a little tough for them to fill up. On the,
Yeah, me
on
too.
that weekend, but when he sent that yesterday, I was like, wow.
I know Nicolia had said that. I know he was trying to not have it that.
He didn't
that
say it with a
weekend.
grin.
Exactly. Wow. So that's cool. And then I hope they're charging a little less though for those tickets to watch it on a screen.
That's like the closed circuit television to watch a boxing match.
Right,
Exactly.
right. That's exactly what it's like. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if the ticket price is the same or different for that. I'm not sure.
And so, were you able to get a lot of people to come this Friday?
Yeah, I have a decent amount coming that I wasn't aware of.
Oh,
yeah,
I
I have some, but nothing like the second round. Second round had a lot of people show up.
Yeah. And where was that?
That was here.
Oh, it was here. Okay.
That was actually moved from the brokerage to here because they sold out the brokerage, and then they moved to here, and then it sold out here.
Wow. You got a pattern going on here.
Yeah, so this one they just made it here and looking to just sell it.
Right.
out.
Yeah. Well, I think the finals are always here, but and do we know who the judges are?
No.
Do you know who the judges are at the other rounds or no?
Not really. Truson. But I don't know.
How do they tell
who
you?
else.
Do they hold up numbers like in a diving competition? What do they do to tell you who won the round and what?
I think
They
it's just
just
announced
announce
at the end.
Yeah, they announced at the end.
And yeah, I went to one of them at McGuire's. I went to one, and same thing. It had to be almost 20 comics, and then Mike comes on at the end and he just announces the 5 or 6.
It usually sends professional community up. Like Tim Gage has been going up
Right.
while they kind of calculate the numbers and
Yeah.
decide who's.
Yeah, so that is going to be a long show, man. So you're doing 6 or 7. There's 20 of you, plus there's going to be at least one, known comic. Usually it's more than one, right?
They had
usually 2.
It was Nicolia and then 2, and then
Right.
Tim Gage closed out the last.
Right. Okay.
He performs on his own show.
Yeah, well, he hosts it
Yeah,
usually.
he's the host.
He's the MC.
Yeah, he's the MC.
Yeah,
of it.
so he'll come out. He'll start it off with a little bit of his bit, and then he hosts it.
Happiness. Yeah.
What's that?
With happiness.
Yes, in that he smiles. Yes.
Oh, he does?
Unlike when he was in here the other night.
But
yes.
was that just gas or is it a real smile?
It was actually funny. The night I went to watch the one round, there was some guy that went up. I don't know who this guy was, but man, this guy was like, "All right, come on, we done yet?" And it wasn't that good. And we're kind of.
Oh, I thought that's what he was saying. That
No.
funny.
This is hi. This is me. Hi.
Oh
This
yeah,
is me.
no. You were saying.
So Mike starts to walk up there because this guy just went on,
Right.
and he's kind of creeping up, hoping that the guy would see him and say thank you. Nothing. So Mike actually walks up on the stage, and the guy looks at him and goes like this. And Mike wouldn't have it. He reached in, grabbed the mic right out of his hands.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, I don't think that guy's going to make it.
And that man was Kevin Hart.
McGuire's has the clock up there.
Yes.
So I was like, oh, there's a clock up here. When I looked at it, it started off with regular time, and then there was like a B, then it was like an 8:08, and then I'm like, oh, this is no help. I got to just kind of figure it out.
Yeah, see, now you said before keeping your own time is easy.
Well, yeah, if you're doing a bit long enough, you kind of know how long the bit is.
Well, true.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but I'm thinking here though, for these poor bastards, they got enough pressure as it is, and now they got to keep their own time too.
That's not that difficult. I don't think that's a big deal. Do you think that's a big deal?
I actually time out. I've timed every joke I have in the set.
Yeah, but it's always. But then when you're on the stage, though, it's a little different
Don't you
based on
time it with
reaction.
space?
Yes.
Yes, right. You time it with
Yeah.
space.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You try to pause where you think laughs are going to be, and
Right.
hope they're there when you're
Now,
actually
are
on the stage.
they super stickler? If you're 15 seconds over, does that count as bad? Or
I
if
think
you're
he
10
gave
sec-
like a 10-second grace
10
period
second?
kind of
All right.
thing.
That's not that bad.
But he said, they more or less try not to go over.
Right.
Was the name of the game.
But that's not part of the judging criteria.
Time,
Yeah, it is. So
time
that's right.
yeah,
so that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. So that's a little pressure.
I mean,
well,
being
it's something
new
you
to
have to do.
This actually has helped me narrow down to
Probably
like
makes you edit.
solid 5,
Right.
solid 6.
Right, okay, yeah.
And get rid of like filler stuff that I had in there, or like you're saying, like go with your 5 or 6 best. So you really have to go through and figure out which
Right.
ones are.
It helps you trim off the fat of anything,
Right.
Because you know you got to finish.
And I always record when I'm up there, so I
Yes,
listen to
always
past ones and
smart,
be like, "Oh,
yeah.
this joke, I thought I did better than this. So cut
Right.
that one out." And,
Right.
More N-word and
Right.
There's a running theme going on here.
Well, I know that always kills.
A career, yes.
I actually had a guy when I took Trusin's class. He used that word in his act.
Yeah.
Well, I take that back. There's another word where that word is in it, and I'll tell you that.
Oh, happy birthday, N-word. When it's
close. Now that word, the N-word, is in another word. And that was, so he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to say that word, but I'm going to say this word." And
is it N-word rigged?
Oh, God. No.
Is it the 4th of
Charles.
July with the N-word chases? What? I'm not saying the word because I'm not. They do that. They do that in their show. I don't do that.
It must be a different day.
Right. This morning radio.
Oh, Andy Plagano says the guy's name was Melvin, the guy that Mike threw off the stage. He went on right before him. Melvin.
Now, he's one that I was shocked didn't go through.
Andy Plagano.
He's a great guy.
Oh, you know Andy too.
and-
Love Andy.
and
He's in here every Friday with me. Love Andy.
I hit him up. I'm like, "You didn't make." He's like, "No."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh my God." I'm like, "Oh, for sure, he was in."
That was the night I went to support him. I thought he nailed it. And I got to tell you, too, and I'm not saying this because he's a friend of mine. Every time I see him perform, most of it's the same act, but he's getting better and better. He's just getting more comfortable up there. He's just kind of fine-tuning things. I just think he's getting better and better. And I had high hopes, and I was shocked he didn't make it. Shocked.
I hit him up right away. I was like,
prejudice against that.
And he was actually mad at me because I kept predicting that he was going to win.
Well,
And he
that's
said,
your
"Stop!
fault."
You're jinxing me." So
Yeah.
well, he was. He didn't talk to me for a couple of weeks.
Really?
No.
The friggin'
No, I totally
his
made that up.
mustache. You see, because his mustache, he thinks there's things like jinxes and spells. Because of a mustache like that, you think that there's magical things in the world.
Are we getting another call?
Uh-oh.
You're live on the Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show. Who's this?
Mother?
This is Kyle Mara.
Hello, Kyle Mara. How are you?
I'm doing good. This is Tony.
This is Tony. Thanks for calling in. Kyle Mara is another contestant that's performing Friday on the Long Island Laugh Off. Kyle, we have Tommy Farrell and Gregory Joseph here with us right now. Do you know these gentlemen?
Yeah, I know Farrell. We did the last, I think, 2 shows together.
And how bad was he?
He followed me, so I really, I don't know how badly I set him up. But
You set me up very well. You did a great job.
Oh.
And what are you planning on Friday, Kyle, to knock Tommy and Gregory Joseph out of the running for this contest?
A big stick with a nail at the end?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. What was that?
We're just asking how you're going to take them out so that you win the contest on Friday.
I was going to do all new material, just completely fresh, and just probably bomb. We'll see.
All right. And I love the confidence. That's what I like.
So what's your story? Are you new to comedy? Have you been doing it for a while? What's the story?
I'm like 5 or so years in. It's hard to say with the pandemic, But yeah, I started just the beginning of 2016.
And I know part of the criteria to make it into the contest was to never be paid by governors. So you've never been on the governor's stage?
I have, but they haven't paid me. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh, all right.
French fries don't count.
So are you excited about Friday?
Oh, yeah, no. Dude, I just saw it was sold out. So, who doesn't want to get in front of a sold-out crowd on a weekend? So what's not to be excited about?
Yeah, absolutely right. Very nice. So, are you have you offered Nicolia money or women? Like, what are you trying to? How are you going to?
Oh, I blew him last night. You kidding me?
Was he
AK.
happy? Because he didn't smile once last time we saw him. So did that at least make him happy?
Hey, just know I'm all paid up from Nicolia. You know, he knows the deals I made behind closed doors. So how about, just do your own thing. Hopefully it's better than what I did. If you want to place on Friday.
Very nice. So what's the history here? So how did you get into comedy? Like, what did you take a class like our friends here, or did you just try to get into it one day just out of nowhere? What's the story?
Yeah. I wish I took a class. I feel like I wasted my first year and a half, 2 years, just kind of going to open mics and not really knowing what the fuck I was doing. And then eventually things started just clicking. But I'm always jealous of people that take classes. They always seem way more professional. They have punchlines and just
Punchlines usually help. Yeah.
Yeah, you're unique because you don't have punchlines.
Yeah, I didn't have punchlines for 2 years. And then,
wow!
I still barely have them.
So you would go up on stage and go "Why did the chicken cross the road?" No, really. Why did he cross the road?
I was very meta. You're right. I was very just deep thinking, more philosophy than comedy. If we're being honest.
The bastion of the unemployed.
Very nice.
Look at your stuff on Friday. We'll have punchlines.
So, and are you going to be? How do you feel coming into this on Friday? Are you nervous about being in front of these other guys that you don't know? Are you nervous about? Do you feel any extra pressure because you're in this contest?
Absolutely zero. Have you seen these people do comedy?
Oh, that's what I like to hear. Smack it. Smack him in the face. Macho Man Randy Savage them. That's right.
No, you know what? I'll get nervous 30 seconds before when I realize it's a 300-person crowd, and it's I'll realize it if the crowd is playing favorites, but nervous. No, I've done enough shows where it's just it's getting on stage.
Plus, they're not as good, right?
They also suck. Let me reiterate
suck. Yes,
one
they
more
suck.
time, because that's
right.
really what you want to hear me say.
That's right. They suck. I'm so good because they're so bad.
All right, so Kyle, Kyle Mara, we wish you well on Friday. We'll be in the studio here that night, so if you want to pop in after your set, we'd love to hear your perspective on how it went. And feel free to stop in, and we wish you all the best on Friday. And thanks for calling, and we appreciate it.
Not everybody here wishes you the best on Friday, but I do.
You're going to do great, Kyle.
I appreciate it. I'll stop there after my set.
Sounds good. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks for having me.
See ya. All right, Kyle Mara. All right, very nice. So we're we on Tuesdays. It is Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday trivia. We do a thing called Tuesday trivia every Tuesday. You guys in a rush? We'll probably be out of here around 1. You want to stick around?
fine.
All right.
Okay.
Are you going to read Sally's?
I will read Sally's
Cool.
question.
All right. Oh, my paper's been sitting here all this time. You've been reading my
No,
questions
I
and
didn't
answers?
read- I
in?
didn't
All
read
right.
your paper.
All right. The way this works, in case you're new to it, we ask some random trivia questions for Tuesday trivia. There's no rhyme or reason to it. There's no theme or anything. They're just random questions. And the way it works every week, Sally and I ask each other questions, trying to stump each other. We don't show each other our questions, but Sally is not here today, but she did ask me to pass along her questions. You're a witness. It was all taped up and folded, so I have no idea what's there.
A lot of racial slurs.
So Charles is going to read it. Charles is trying to get us fired or something. I don't know what's going on here.
I didn't write it.
So we're going to ask the questions. We do not give out the answers. We ask each other to answer the questions. We ask you guys to answer the questions. Please put them in the... Oh, did I lose it up there again? Yeah. Please comment in the thread below what your answers are. After we're done asking the questions...
We wrestle.
We go back and read your answers and see what they are and make fun of you for answering wrong questions. There's no prizes. There's no nothing. It's just bragging rights. And it's just fun. We enjoy making fun of you. So with that, question number 1, Charles Goonan.
What country was Charlie Chaplin born in? That's
you steal my pen?
No, I didn't. No. It was there. It's right there.
Where?
Next to the phone.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. What country was Charlie Chaplin born in? A.
Oh, it's a multiple
Swaziland?
choice.
No.
All right, you guys have any idea?
You guys don't know where Charlie Chaplin was born? Amateur.
You know?
Of course.
Come on. Oh, well, yeah, but you're into all that.
But wait a minute. Charlie Chaplin's famous.
Oh, all right.
It's a famous comedian. They're comedians. Yo, that dude on the phone was right. Scrub him.
All right, I'll go with England then.
Okay. I can't give the answer because I have the answer, and the
Right.
answer is the N-word. No, it isn't. But
You guys want to take a shot?
Nutella. That's what I'm talking. The N-word.
Oh,
Nutella.
that we know.
It's the same color as N-words.
Tom, you want to try it or no?
Poland.
Poland.
Wow.
That works.
He thinks Charlie's stupid. Charlie Chaplin's stupid. He's doing Polish
I
humor.
would say like Austria or something like over there.
Austria says Greg. All right. Austria.
You know who Charlie Chaplin is?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Next
Maybe
question.
they think he's Hitler and they're saying Austria because he has the same mustache.
He did. Yeah, he did have
Yeah.
the same mustache. All right. Next question. Which one of these men? This is a multiple choice question. Which one of these men won a scholarship to the University of Massachusetts for gymnastics? Was it Harrison Ford? Was it Billy Crystal? Was it Richard Gere? Was it John Ritter? Which one of these men won a scholarship to the University of Massachusetts for gymnastics? Harrison Ford, Billy Crystal, Richard Gere, or John Ritter?
I think it was Harrison Ford.
You're going with Harrison Ford.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go with Billy Crystal.
Billy Crystal. Greg?
I go Richard Gere.
Richard Gere. Okay. Next question, Charles.
Okay. How many times has Ed Asner, the late Ed Asner, just died?
How many times has he died?
How many times has he died? Because he looked dead. Wow.
He did look a little rough
Yeah.
towards the end, yeah.
You know, your coughs are not supposed to have mice. How many times has Ed Asner played the role of Santa Claus?
It's more than one?
Apparently it is. These are Sally questions.
Sally questions.
Yeah. P.S. You left the mustard out. You left the mustard out.
Probably.
So I think that's a tough question.
I think he was the voice of Santa Claus in some of the Chris's cartoons.
Ah. All right.
So pick a
Is that
random
considered
number.
playing?
3.
Okay,
I was
3.
gonna say 3. All right,
You-
I'll go 4.
You go 4?
I'm gonna say the same answer.
All right, I'll go with 2.
All right.
Who was buzzing?
That was
Oh, it was good?
someone
Okay. Next question. What is, I'll spell it. I think it's Phillip. F-I-L-L-I-P. What is a Phillip? Is it a telephone ring? Is it the snapping of your fingers? Is it a wave or is it a fart? A Phillip. F-I-L-L-I-P.
It's a refugee. With an F? That's a foreigner. No, I don't know.
That's
Philip?
It's going to go with screwdriver.
Was it?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Philip Screwdriver. I
I'll go
don't
wave.
know. Yeah, a wave.
Who said a wave? Charles?
Greg,
Greg?
yeah.
Greg says wave.
He copied off of me. No.
You're allowed to agree. If it's
What?
okay.
Yeah. Well,
So
if
you're
the
going.
idea is good. He stole it. If it's bad, he copied it.
I'll go with the snapping of the fingers.
Tom's going snapping with the
It
finger.
might very well be.
Are you you're going with wave too? then?
Yeah, I'm going wave
Oh, okay.
as well.
All right.
I
cool.
mean, he's going wave too. I said it first. All right. My turn?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In the movie The Breakfast Club, which character brought rice, seaweed, and raw fish to lunch? That's it. So remember The Breakfast Club?
I remember the movie.
Detention
It was,
movie where they all had
Molly Ringwald.
detention.
In detention.
I
Yeah.
thought I was going to say Molly, too.
And
What, Molly Ringwald?
Well, the answer is which character,
Claire?
but if
Wasn't she Claire?
you get the actor, I think that counts too, right? Like if you don't know the character.
Wasn't it Claire? Claire's a fat girl's name. Right? Wasn't that the whole thing?
He's doing fat humor, fat shaming humor. That's how he ends his act.
You started it with Keegan.
What? No, that's not fat shame. That's fat
Describe him.
recognition. Yeah. I didn't start it. He started it.
Who's the other girl in that movie? The
Ali Sheedy.
Ali Sheedy.
No, the good-looking one is
Ali
Molly
Sheedy was
Ringwald.
a good. No,
Well, she's good-looking too. Technically speaking.
Molly Ringwald didn't do anything for me. You guys thought she was good looking?
But she was playing the popular kid.
Yeah, she
who was
was.
made up nice, and Ali Sheedy
Right.
was sort of like a dirty.
She was like the freaky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's
like
part of
the
the
freak of the
hotness
group.
of being
Yeah.
freaky and
Yeah.
dirty. Yeah.
All right, don't get mad. Another question.
All right, another definition question. What is philography?
Everything's about Philip with
Yeah,
you.
I know. I don't know
Who
why I
is
did
this
that.
man, and what money have you invested in his business?
Well, this is PH. PHILO graphy. Philography.
Oh, philography.
What is philography?
Oh, that's,
You should actually know this.
Yes, that's when you do things with Phil. I don't know. Philography.
Yes.
Philography.
And it's not multiple choice, so just come out with anything.
Would that be the art of waving? Is that what that is?
The art of waving.
The art of not getting trivia correct?
Philography.
No
could
idea.
Be like the collection of philosophy, or it could
You're
be,
who said is that? You're on the right track.
yeah, or collection of good deeds like philanthropy.
Was it just like the study of philosophy?
But wouldn't the study of philosophy be philosophy?
I don't know.
Like I've never heard of
I don't know.
philosophy before. That's Phil's biography. Is philography.
All
I
right.
like my questions better because the answers are right next to them.
Did you actually find out the answers today, or
Yeah,
we have to
after
wait?
we're done asking the questions, we go
If
back.
you win
keep
the
us-
competition
keep
on
us wondering,
Friday,
like,
we let you know the
forever?
answers.
We email it. We'll tell you after Friday.
Yeah. It's a contest with my turn.
After each contestant, you say an answer.
This is a bit long. Which famous singer, born in 1915, weighed 13.5 pounds at birth and had to be delivered with the aid of forceps, which caused severe scarring to his left cheek, neck, and ear?
What?
And perforated his eardrum, damage that remained for all his life.
What
Which
the
singer?
hell?
1915.
Tiny Tim. No.
Well, it's a guy. He said he.
Yeah, true.
Well,
Sinatra.
What a scar on the face. And
Oh yeah, scar on the face. Born in 1915. Oh, you know what? I'm going with Sammy Davis.
that's who I was thinking about with his eye.
too.
His eye
Sammy
was
Davis,
messed up.
Sammy
Yeah.
Davis.
So we're all going with it? All right, cool.
Yeah.
The Pips. No, it wasn't the Pips.
Okay, let's see. What do we got
Someone
here?
with his eye and
Multiple choice. In 1987, the Jockey Club disqualified a horse that had eaten what? Steroids, another horse, broccoli, or a Mars bar?
Another horse.
go to Mars bar.
Like that's the hoof and mouth disease type of thing. When they put the meat and in
When
the
was that?
mixture.
1987.
I'm gonna say it's another horse, technically.
All right.
My question. This is Sally's
Nope.
very.
Hang on. I didn't get.
Oh.
Who didn't answer yet? Greg.
I'm going to go with steroids.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Okay.
Seems too easy.
Here we go. This is Sally's question. You could tell because it's very dirty.
Nice. She's a dirty slut.
Listen, she's gonna hear how dirty the. Which organ can completely regenerate from only 25% of its tissue remains?
Oh.
Now, in cold weather or in warm weather? Because I am Irish.
It's the liver.
It's the liver, right?
Yeah. All right, we all got liver.
It's the onions.
Groucho Marx. There you go. One for you. Groucho Marx resigned from where, as he didn't care to belong to any club that would have him as a member.
It was a country club or something, but I don't know what the name.
Oh,
of it was.
I thought for sure you were going to know this one.
Hillcrest was the place he belonged to. So I'm trying to think of maybe it was that golf club. Sorry, I don't remember.
All right, well.
I have no idea what that would even.
I don't know. The answer is C. You guys know?
I
No clue.
Their answer is I don't know.
All right.
Those are the questions.
That's a good answer.
Sad.
All right, I believe you have one more question in there?
No, I don't.
Really? She didn't? Because we usually end with a sexual
Oh, you
question.
know what? It's because some of it's really small type. Okay, I thought the year in review for Pornhub revealed that more people requested real people or actors. When they reviewed Pornhub and the traffic, did more people request like real footage,
Like amateur footage?
amateur footage, or actors?
I'm going to say real.
Yeah, I'm going to say
Real
real as well.
amateur, yeah.
I could give my answer, and mine would be right because I have the answer. I have it already.
All right, I'm going to spell this.
Another
Philip.
one, here we go.
Philip.
Another
Something
PH.
about
KNISMOLAGNIA. Nismolagnia. Nismolagnia is sexual arousal from what?
Big words.
Yes.
Say it again.
Nismolagnia.
Can you spell that again?
KNISMOLAGNIA. Nismolagnia is sexual arousal from what?
I'm going to say candy.
Candy.
Kitchenware. I don't know. Thinking of knives. KN. That's what
I'm thinking. Role play. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
All right. Nothing? Right?
I was saying.
I said kitchenware.
I was saying. I can't think of the term. Role play, but like.
Cosplay?
Cosplay, yes.
Cosplay.
Notice how Charles got right on that. All right.
Man, I can think of the word.
All right, with that, I'm going to scroll back and see where the answers start. And, all right, we go back. We go back now to question number 1.
Okay, Charlie Chaplin
Yep.
was born in England.
Oh, all right, he wasn't. Oh, I got it right.
Yeah, right.
Tom said Poland. Greg said Austria.
He thought he
Plajanos,
was Hitler because they have the same mustache.
Threw me off.
Plajanos got it right. Johnny Lambros got it right.
Oh, they're at home Googling it.
No,
It's
no.
not-
I know.
Come on.
Plajanos, I'm telling
Well, him, like, yeah.
Yeah, he's a
Plajanos-
smart dude,
excuse
man.
me. He knows that's an easy question.
Beansy said Spain. Jones
Mustache
said
thing.
England. Kirsten said England. Joan just said OMG Charlie. All right.
Yeah, it's my latest album. OMG Charlie.
All right, next question. Which one of these men won a scholarship to the University of Massachusetts in gymnastics? Charles said Harrison Ford. Tom said Billy Crystal. Greg said Richard Gere. Beansy said Harrison Ford. Plajano said Ritter. John Ritter. Lambros said Ritter. Joan said Ford. Kirsten said Ritter. Plajanos. Oh, that's the next question. All right, the answer is Greg got it right. Richard Gere.
Good job. Ding, ding.
You'll have to leave. No one gets things right against me. Get the hell out. All right, so the next question was, how many times has Ed Asner played the role of Santa Claus? A gripping thing we've been trying to find out for years. Okay, so 5 is the answer.
5?
Yeah, so Asner played...
Nobody got that right.
in an episode of Highway to Heaven once, something called The Story of Santa Claus in 1996, something called Olive, the Other Reindeer, probably some sort of gay theater, the Ellen Show. He played Santa Claus on the Ellen Show, which is gay theater, and Elf. He was in the movie Elf,
Right.
and I guess he was Santa Claus
he
in
was
that
Santa
in that
Claus.
Will
Really?
Ferrell movie. Yeah,
Huh.
Wow.
Was he the one he beat up, or was that the?
I know. I know he's dead. He died. He
died?
died because of this question.
He died out of embarrassment from
Yes.
the times he played Santa. All right, what is a Phillip? F-I-L-L-I-P. Is it a telephone ring? Is it snapping your fingers? Is it a wave? Is it a fart? Let's see. Tom said snapping fingers. Charles and Greg said a wave.
In that order.
Plajano said a fart. Johnny Lambros said it's Goonin's pool boy.
Yes, Goon and Pool Boy is Philip. That's funny. That's funny.
Jones said it's a finger flick. Kirsten said it's a wave. Johnny Lambros said it's a Chinese guy. I'm just reading the comments here, man.
It's a Chinese guy I know. Philip. It's a Chinese guy.
It is snapping your fingers. It is snapping your
That's
fingers.
what I meant to say.
Yeah, all right.
And to make him feel better, I said, I think I get the point anyway.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
All right, next
All right, the
question.
next
I believe is
question-
the Breakfast Club question.
Yes. In the movie The Breakfast Club, which character brought rice, seaweed, and raw fish to lunch? And the answer was Claire, Molly Ringwald. Yes.
Yep, and yeah, everybody got that right except for me. Okay, so all right, so now what is philography? Charles said it's studying a guy named Phil.
No, I didn't.
What did you say?
I said philography was like either the study of philosophy or the study of, or the collection of philosophy, or collection of good deeds.
All right, so Greg pretty much had the same answer.
As he does often.
Yeah.
Right? Most of his material is bastardized versions of my brilliant shit.
You'll see it on Friday.
Yeah.
Tom said it's not getting trivia correct.
That's what he
Plajano
gets.
said it's something about handwriting.
Yes, he's probably right.
Kirsten says, yes, study of screwdrivers. So you were kind of on the right track, and I guess Plajano says too. It's actually collecting autographs.
Collecting autographs, which I'll be doing later. I'll be giving out my autograph. It's not my signature, but it's what I sign with. But yes. Okay, now, which famous singer born in 1915 weighed 13.5 pounds at birth and had to be delivered with forceps, which caused severe scarring to his left cheek, neck, and ear, and perforated his eardrum, which messed up his hearing for the rest of his life? It was Frank Sinatra. I knew
It
that
was
answer.
Sinatra?
I did know that answer.
You had and you changed it.
I did. I said that
changed it,
first.
What scar
Son
did
of
he
a
have?
bitch.
He had, well, you can't see it. In some movies you could see he has almost like an X right here.
Really?
Yeah. But you don't notice it that much.
And his ear was
And he had a
messed up his
perforated
whole
eardrum.
life.
That's why he wasn't drafted into the army. But it also means that he sang with some sort of compromised hearing.
Right, yeah.
All his life, which is cool that he did that anyway. You know?
Because I knew, Sammy Davis, I believe, couldn't hear out of one ear. Plus, he had the one eye. He was just a mess.
He could hear out of both ears. He had one eye, though.
Oh, he could hear out of both ears?
Yeah, he could hear.
I thought one of his ears were messed up.
No.
I just figured he had something going on. Maybe it was all.
It was his eye. He had a glass eye.
Right.
Right.
But he was a judge.
He was the judge. Nobody knows that. Right?
I love that.
Laughing, right?
Yeah.
right.
I
You
knew
guys
you'd
know
get that.
Laughing? They don't know who Charlie
remember.
Chaplin is. They never heard of Charlie Chaplin.
I did.
I said Charlie Chaplin. They said, "Who's that son of a?"
My parents used to watch that.
Who's that?
Well, Joan Asher actually thought it was Stallone. I don't think he was born in
I asked them, do you know who
1915.
Charlie Chaplin is? They're like, is that Kevin Downey Jr.'s friend? That's all they know around.
That was a good movie.
Charlie Chaplin and Kevin Downey Jr. together?
Well, no, when when Robert Downey Jr. played Charlie Chaplin.
You got
That was an
confused.
excellent movie.
I got my
Yes.
Downey
You got the
Jr.'s
wrong gowns.
confused.
We'll have to take a point off of these guys for that.
Well, what's her name showed a movie in that movie?
Half a point.
She played his first wife, was it, in that movie?
Who showed up with
In that movie,
a few people.
She did. What's her name? She did the voice of in the Lion King. She was the girl, the love interest. What's that ice skating movie that everybody knows?
I don't know her name. Her name is like Myrna.
Yeah,
Myrna Kelly or something.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it. I think
Mariah
that's
Kelly. Yeah, she was in The Cutting Edge.
The Cutting Edge. That's the one. Yeah.
They know
girl.
that, but not where the hell Charlie Chaplin. All right.
She showed her boobie in the Chaplin movie.
Yes, I remember that.
And she's from Long Island.
I
She's
must
from
remember
Patchogue.
to get just that scene later today. Watch it.
Just that scene. Let's see. So other people. So Beansy said it was Bob Hope. Yeah, some people thought it was
Bob Hope's
Sammy
not a
Davis.
singer?
He sang.
Okay, so I mean, he's not a singer. He's a comedian. You know. So
Did Sallie actually? She actually almost killed Bob Hope. Did I ever tell you that story?
no, I could imagine it. She's had it out for him for a while. I know she strangled Milton Berle. No, go ahead.
She was riding a bicycle when she lived in California. She was riding a bicycle, and she was. I think did she work in? I forget how she ended up being in this.
That's how she got the concussion.
area. Yeah, right. She ended up being in some rich area, and I forget how or why. But she's riding her bike in this area, and Bob Hope was walking in the street, and it was a narrow path. And so it wasn't a street; it was a narrow path. She couldn't get by, and so she finally had to say, "Hey, Bob, get out of the way."
Right.
And he actually,
He went, I tell you.
I gotta tell you, I gotta get out of the way.
Car. and you notice not once did he sing, so the guy's done.
All right, in 1987, the Jockey Club disqualified a horse that had eaten what?
I said other horse.
You said other horse. Tom said steroids, and Greg said a Mars bar. Beansy says a Mars bar. Plagano said the Mars bar also. So does Joan. So did Kirsten. Yes, the answer is the Mars bar. Because it has caffeine in it, which I guess gives you.
I thought because
Sugar,
they.
man. It's like kids, man.
I thought because they had stock in Hershey or some shit. Okay, here's the juicy question: which organ can completely regenerate after only 25% of its tissue remains? My penis. It's rather unfortunate this isn't in HD, because then I would give out. All right, the answer is the liver.
Yeah, we all knew that. Okay.
We all know that. Chaplin, England.
Groucho Marx resigned from where, as he didn't care to belong to any club that would have him as a member. Did anybody get this
Well,
one?
I said a country club or a golf club, but I don't know the name.
You're close.
And
You're
if you're looking for
close.
something specific,
Yeah,
like
like
a
the
specific
name,
you know,
the Rutherford Arms.
Well, no. You should know this.
the
One,
Wrecking
because
Ball,
it's Groucho Marx. Two, because you're
I get
a comedy
banned
guy.
from lots of things. Yeah, right.
Kirsten says the Actors Guild. That's a good answer, but that's
That's not
incorrect.
true.
That's not true.
No, it's like a country club or club. It was a social club that he
It
belonged
was the Friars Club.
The Friars Club, but he was in the Friars Club. That's incorrect information.
No, that's what
Well,
it says.
they-
He
they
resigned
kicked
from
him
it.
out.
No.
He was
still
there and he
in.
resigned.
No, he was still in that.
You're saying he was.
I'm saying that's
You're saying
that's
he never
false.
quit? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I'm saying that's a legend.
Really?
Because he would tell that joke.
I hit a nerve here,
Where I
Charles.
would
I'm sorry.
I'm busting this place up right now. Okay? No, he did say that about a country club. And but I don't think it was the Friars because I think he stayed in the Friars. He also said a great joke when he was trying to get into this country club that was restricted because he was Jewish, and he said, "Oh, well, my kids are half Jewish. Can they go into the water up to their waist?" Yeah, that's a great line.
All right, I don't know what happened.
So I give myself points for that one as well, and half a point off.
Give me a second. Let me
Good
just refresh this because I don't see any more comments here. Let me just.
They left. You know what it is?
They left. They had enough.
They didn't like that Groucho question. They're like, he was in the screen.
Yeah, this happened to me last week too. I don't know what happened.
This is why I didn't know if there was another question because small that last.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Damn, Sally. All right, so yeah, go ahead. I don't have any more answers. I don't know. I lost comments here. I don't know why, but
I'll take their points. So look, number 6. I guess it's my turn. The last
Yes,
one. Okay. The when they did the year in review for Pornhub, did more people request real people or actors? They requested real people.
Yeah.
And that's why I have a career on the internet. I shaved my area in 3D.
Nismo Lagnia.
He just put a spell on us.
What is that? Nixoplick. Is the sexual arousal from what? Tom says candy. Greg said cosplay. Kitchenware from Charles. It's actually from tickling. Tickling.
Oh.
There you go. That is this week's Tuesday Trivia. Thank you guys for playing along.
I can't wait to watch all those Santa Claus Ed Asner movies all at once. Like now when I get home.
I didn't even
all right.
Was it Olive the Reindeer?
Olive the Reindeer.
Olive the Reindeer.
Olive the homosexual reindeer. I love your nuts. No, I love the reindeer. Yeah.
So, you guys have any pregame rituals? Going into Friday.
Beating off cold cream.
You need to be
bathroom
alone
about 13 times.
Yeah, that's it.
Little Nixophilia going on.
Call back.
No, just kind of go about my day and.
What time is the show? 8?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
And with 20 comedians, it'll end around 7:30 the next night.
Yeah. Right. Do you know when you are in the lineup?
No, when we get there, we've been
first
pretty
come,
much
first serve?
filling in the spot where you're going to go.
I think does he do first come, first serve? Yeah,
he has the first 2 rounds.
I don't know if this one's going to be the same or if it's going to be
third the most.
You'd want to be third the most? Why? You think?
I think that's a long show, and I think that for an audience, that's tough.
So you think they'll be tired and
yeah, the audience is not judging, so that's good. But what
yeah,
I'm
but that's
saying
part of
is
the criteria.
That is
though.
part of the criteria because it's just long, and whoever gets the last part is getting last call while they're doing their act. Yeah, and then
well, maybe not unless they throw
not.
Gage or somebody out
Maybe
there
not.
for that.
Maybe not. Right.
But yeah, I go back and forth with it because if you go on too early, then you risk, are they going to remember me?
Yeah,
right. But at the same time, I don't want to go out there too late because they are tired and they might not laugh as much.
Right.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like comedy ADD for them. It's just so much coming at them.
Yeah,
It's so
absolutely.
long and-
That's a long list of the finalists. That is a long finalist list.
So basically, if Mike was here right now, not smiling,
Yes.
you would tell him he should have broken it up into 2 more nights
I
and then
wouldn't-
have another final.
I would not say much to him. I think he's delicate. I think if I told him that, he would get upset. And I don't know. He just looks like he has razor blades ready for his.
He was definitely in a foul mood when he was in here the other night. But I don't blame him. It's a tough job running this laugh off.
But you get perks. That fell on the phone said he blew him. I mean, you get things.
That's true.
You get show business.
You're
Show
absolutely
business.
right about that.
You could take a rash to feel better for 5 minutes.
All right. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to get out of here.
Oh, is that how we ended it with a rash?
That's where we go out.
Rashes in the wind.
Oh, there you go.
Because
Now
you
you're singing.
farted, there are rashes in the wind. Are you retarded? Thank you, Levittown. Jeez.
Wow.
I'm with him.
Wow.
Thank you, Levittown.
I thought you were straight when you came in here today.
No.
Oh.
Straight. What is he trying to?
Like as
Don't
in
let
sober,
the half fool you.
Sober, not high, is what I meant. That's what I meant.
I'm not high.
Tommy Farrell, thank you so
told me
much for
to
coming in. Gregory Joseph, thank
Thanks,
you for
Bobby.
coming in.
Thank you for having
All
us.
the best on Friday.
Thank you very much.
We do because you guys have been nice enough to come in, so we're pulling for you guys.
A little more him because we had the same answers.
and Galati
He
too.
lets
'cause-
me lick his bracelet for all the flavors that are on there.
And Galati actually has a show in here, so we got to root for him too. He's a good guy, and we wish him well. So Friday. So if you don't have tickets, guess what? You can still get tickets, and you can sit in a little room and watch it on the screen.
Yes.
So
Play by play. Max Kellerman's coming.
yeah, Joe Buck will be doing the commentary. So there you go. So again, good luck on Friday. We'll
you.
be in here if you guys want to come in after. Hopefully it goes well that you want to come in here. If we see you walk by crying, we'll know why.
That would be great. They were right. I should have done all the things.
They threw fruit at me.
Imagine they're so angry, like you can't console them, like they hit you. No, don't touch me. Like they're that upset.
Well, real quick, what do you guys do for in real life? What do you do for a living?
He's a
I'm retired NYPD.
Oh, nice.
I'm security director in Queens.
Very nice. Excellent. I'm the president of the Nassau County PAL Special Needs Unit.
Oh, well,
I don't know. That's kind of connected. I don't
Yeah.
know. Greg, what about
I'm
you?
a special needs teacher.
Oh, really? Where?
Yes, in Brentwood.
Oh, very
Okay.
nice. That's excellent.
Nice.
I'm a former SEPTA president too. Yeah.
I'm a former paraprofessional in special ed, also.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
Very nice.
prepared me to work with comedians. Work in special ed.
All right. So what's today? Today is Tuesday. All right. So coming up tonight, we got Anthony Rodia and Guba Johnny in their show, A Little Bit of Laughs. That's tonight at 8:00. Sallie and I are not here tomorrow because it's Wednesday. So don't forget tomorrow at 7:30 we got Donversations with Don Sill. Followed at 9:00 with Christy Miller Unleashed with Christy Miller, and
I hear she's unleashed.
She is unleashed,
Right.
and Mark Riccadonna is on that show as well. And then Sallie and I return on Thursday at 11 a.m. And let's see, Thursday
They're gonna wrestle.
some girl named Amy calls in. She's a part of the Laugh Off.
Yes.
Anybody know? Yeah, is she funny?
Tell the truth.
I didn't see her act.
That means no.
But
Is
she made it through.
Yeah.
True. Is she good looking?
I've seen pictures of her. Yeah, she is very pretty.
All right, excellent. Chris Maselli is calling in. Anybody? No?
Maselli.
Chris
No.
Maselli?
No.
Dante Della Porta is coming in.
Oh, he's gonna bring wine.
and and Rudy Fusco is coming in. Rudy, I've met. He does a De Niro
met.
impression. I don't know if he still does that in his act, but
He did a singing thing last time I saw him.
He does a
did
sing-
Like that's like a Rat Pack kind of thing.
oh, really?
Yeah, that's.
Is it funny?
It's.
I'm kidding. I'm
no,
kidding.
he's
You
more
have to say
like,
it on the air.
He throws jokes in, but he's more tells the story of the
Rat Pack.
The Rat Pack.
Oh,
kind of
really?
thing, Yeah,
Well, that's interesting.
it's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's who we have on Thursday for the Laugh Off. And then Tom Egan is coming in on Friday. There you go. All right, everybody enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, of your Tuesday, and enjoy your Wednesday. Sally and I will see you again on Thursday. And thank you, pal.
Yes.
Always a lot of fun.
Check out my stuff on YouTube, Charles Goonan. You're going to be in the next episode. We shot it earlier.
When does that?
2 weeks probably.
2 weeks it'll premiere?
Got to edit everything and put in all the gratuitous nudity.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, of course.
Right.
If you need more footage of that, because it was hard to get it all in one
It was-
camera
it was
angle.
hard to
so,
get.
yeah.
I needed a wide lens.
Yes, so I'll be happy to
Yes.
throw some more. Thank you, and I really did enjoy being a part of that. I enjoy your show, so looking forward to that and to more. And
Yes.
looking forward to you coming back in as always.
Stop saying